Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Mary, and long time no see. I understand, and I've been here, but I've been busy and also working out in my garden. So, what I liked is all the different kinds of flowers that you can buy in the flower stores or go to your favorite nursery that we have here in town. And I always thought it'd be neat to make my own little flowers, but I don't really maybe know all the great ways to make them. So I just thought I would make some out of crushed up paper. So I've already um, put distress sprays on these. One of them being gloss media, which is turquoise. I've used distress oxide spray, candied apple. I just pretty much used what I had on hand. And distress spray spice marmalade. Okay, so this is late night, so I'm doing some late night crafting. I have to get up and go to work a little bit earlier tomorrow, so I probably won't get this uploaded tonight. But I'm just going to call these my little, I don't know, little boho flowers, I guess you can call it that. If you want to kind of do them like that, you can. But I just thought that was neat, and this is just something very easy and very simple. Now I just sprayed these so they're not exactly dry yet, so I'm not really super worried about that right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and crinkle it up. You can do your crinkling before you decide to wrinkle, or you can do your coloring after you, wait a minute, yeah, after you wrinkle. Wait a minute, what do I want to say? You can do it before, you can do it after. Sorry about that. And then you're going to want to get some really small little brads. I just happen to have those on hand. This might work a little bit better if you do the wrinkling prior to spraying all this stuff, but I just thought I would try it after I did that. So, like I said, this is a little bit messy to work with, but it's not terrible. And then what I do is I just sort of pinch and grab that. Now this will dry eventually. And I'm going to use, doesn't have to be yellow on the inside of a flower, right? Hope it doesn't have to be. If you want a 2-layer flower, you can go ahead and do a 2-layer flower. This paper is just regular computer paper. It's nothing special. Or wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. It was this paper. I was working with, now these were done with just regular computer paper. Okay. Now these were actually done with this kind of paper right here. So you can use plain paper, or you can use kind of an inexpensive other kind of paper. Okay, so I'm going to uncrinkle this. Uncrinkle it. Decrinkle it? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to kind of leave it like that. Actually, I might, since this one was a little bit drier, I put this on top of this one. Yeah, that's kind of cool there. And I'm just going to stick that right through there. And you want to go ahead and open up the brad in the back so you got a flat back there, right? You're probably thinking, well, it doesn't really look much like a flower, but it can look like a flower if you get my drift here a little bit. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Can't really relax my leg the way I want to, because if you've ever stubbed your toe on anything, I did the other day on a tree root. and that didn't feel very good. And actually, I think I probably sprained a muscle or something that's around my knee. Anyway, so it may not look exactly perfect, but it's not going to be exactly perfect. See what I'm saying? What do you think? Kind of like a tie-dye flower. Some might be a little bit bigger than others. Might want to smash it a little bit more. See, these are pretty forgiving little flowers because you can squish it however you want to do it. Let's see. Isn't that cute? So this one is like this one here. So let's see how this is going to do. Now I noticed that this turquoise spray is like a gloss spray, so I had never used it before and it was still wrapped, you know, and everything. And I was like, well, let's go ahead and use that. I haven't used that one before. And they're really scrunching this one up. And it's kind of neat to see what these are going to look like. Now, if somebody else has done this, I don't know who would. I've not ever watched any other videos that do this. There might be somebody already out there that's done this. But right now, I'm just doing it and see how scrunchy and cute that is. Okay, so I'm going to use this paper too. We're just going to scrunch it up. Now then, let's just undo it. Let's see how this is going to look. Yeah, my husband has to have his knee surgery done at the end of this month. And so I'm taking some time off from work to help him. So he's never had knee surgery done before, and I guess they're quite common. I don't know. I told my husband that after I sprained my knee, I said that I did it in sympathy, that, or was it when you care about somebody else, you know, going through something. I don't know what you call it, but anyway, I said, was I being sympathetic toward you having that done? I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. Oops. Let's go ahead and stick that through there. Oh, well, you know, that one is just a little bit, well, that one's coming right through there, isn't it? Well, we'll just have to. And that hole wasn't already there, so. So we're going to go ahead and pull this one out a little bit more. Now I worked with these when they were still slightly wet. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go ahead and get me some glue. Hang on just a second. Oh, I have to be very careful about scooting across the floor in my chair. So now I'm going to get my 3-in-1 glue. Sorry if that's kind of noisy. I probably should have paused my video, but I didn't, did I? But see how that's real cute, and it's just, oops. I don't want that to come out. I want that to stay. So it's kind of like my boo-boo flower. This doesn't have to take These are very inexpensive to make, especially if you already have all these sprays on hand. You can also use, just your regular stamp pads that you have on hand to do your colors that way. Oh dear, did that not go through? Oh dear, now everything wants to stick to me. Well, hopefully you won't have to use the glue like I had to, but anyway, well. That was just kind of coming apart. Oh no, it's gotten kind of squishy now. Well, anyway. That wasn't supposed to look like that, but actually, well. I can still use that. It just kind of got squashed in there. You can't really see the yellow bread, but that's okay. I'm still waiting for some morning glories. I planted some morning glories from seed. Obviously, you have to do it from seed. But I'm waiting for them to start climbing and start flowering and everything. We used to have a lot of morning glories that would cover up our gate and all along our fence down one side of about halfway down side of our fence. But I think over time what happened was we kind of got a little bit silly over spraying the weeds, and so the weeds were kind of dispersed, I guess, with the morning glories that would come up along our fence. And so I think what we did was we probably killed out our morning glories. Why we did that, I'll never know. But those were beautiful. So the ones I planted this time around are supposed to be like a real pretty blue. And this time I'm going to have them climb up a trellis. It's not one of those curved trellises, although those are beautiful and everything. My mom had one of those in her yard, but I would have loved to have had it in my yard. But I've just got like a straight up and down trellis, and we've got it along our privacy fence. So now what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to go ahead and I'm not going to pre-ink. Yeah, I am going to pre-ink this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use some other types of things. I'm just showing you what you can do as far as, obviously, may not want to mix your colors like I do sometimes. I'm just not really going to. Just going to do a few of them here. Oh, what was I going to say? Started to say something and I quickly forgot. Well, anyway, I plumb forgot what I was talking about. Well, it's late, folks. I can't, Well, anyway, so yeah. So I'm waiting for my morning glories to come up. Well, they're up, but they're up about maybe that much. But they haven't flowered yet or anything. They haven't even begun to climb yet, so you got to train them. So now what I want to do, I'm going to put the lid on this thing. I'm hoping I don't have to glue another one. But see how these are looking. These are my little boho flowers. I'm just going to call them my boho flowers. I thought those were real cute. Or shabby chic, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. What would they be called? I really don't know. So anyway, let's mix some saltwater taffy with this. Where in the world is my other one that I bought, and I don't see it right now? The saltwater taffy is so salty. Saltwatery. We've had such warm temperatures here. We have not seen, well, we haven't seen any rain, but some areas around us have seen rain here and there, but you know, those little pop-up summery showers, but we've not seen any around here. At least where I live. Maybe on the outskirts of town or something, I don't know. I'm just going to do some random things. That looks kind of cool there. Isn't that funny how I was talking about something I just couldn't remember what I was talking about? So anyway, now we're going to, I'm not even really letting this dry or anything. I'm just going to go ahead and smash it, crinkle it. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Let's go ahead and crinkle this one too. Like I said, you know, if you need to do make a card, or excuse me, if you're making a I don't know, scrapbook page, or you're making some ephemera for your junk journal, this would just be, and you needed some flowers. Oh my goodness. You could, I guess you could go out and buy some little flowers like this. Wait a minute. Oopsie. Oopsie. You know, like these kind of things. But if you're trying to keep your costs down, these are very, to me, these are very budget friendly. Especially thrifty, whatever you want to call them. Now I have seen some people make some really, really pretty flowers, and I mean, they really do look like flowers because they spend a lot of time making them. This is in no way, shape, or form trying to say, well, these flowers are better than those flowers. No, not at all. I'm not saying that. What I am saying, though, it is if you just want something that is fast, quick, and easy, budget friendly, and doesn't, and then also you just kind of take out some of your aggravations throughout the day. Or like in my case, my knee is still bothering me. But it's a lot better today than it has been. So I just kind of squish it this way and that way. Do you see how that kind of looks neat? I want to say I may have seen somebody else do this before, but I don't know. I don't remember where I saw it or anything. And if you have made these before and said, well, that idea came from me, then okay. So it did. It came from you then. But I don't remember. It may have been years and years and years ago that I saw that. But if you wanted a different colored brad to put in there or whatever, you could do that too. Thing is, you got to have some nails to do this, and I don't have any nails to speak of anyway. You could do double flowers if you wanted to. But do you see how this looks kind of neat? You really want to smoosh it in there. If you want to use a different colored brad, you could. I just happen to have these kind of brads on hand. I could use a different colored brad for this one if I really wanted to. Like this pink one here. I've had these for so many years, and I don't even know how long I've had these brads. Never ever knew what to use them for, you know, really. And I don't know. I'm not making these for any particular kind of project or anything like that. See, that's what the back looks like. Nothing great there, but, you know. And don't worry if your brad gets a little off center. I'm not terribly worried over that. So, watch out. There is a brad there. The end there. If you just wanted to make some squished up little flowers. And you might want to get a little extra fancy by actually maybe doing some petals or something like that. But if you didn't really want to, and you wanted to make something that looked kind of neat, you know, you could actually do this. Now this one obviously didn't turn out right, but we'll include him in there too. It's because I had to. Let's see. Doesn't look terrible. You can just do them however you want to do them. You can, like I said, you can use your ink pads or you can use your sprays. This one makes kind of a gloss. So it's a glossy acrylic spray. So yeah, shake well. And then just know that whatever surface you're using, this is going to get messy. So just like my little thing here got messy. So say if I wanted to, I was just kind of making something silly earlier. I was just kind of messing around to see what in the world I could do with paper. But I'll go ahead and use this too since, you know, but I'm going to go ahead and crumble it. This would be a little bit bigger one, so crumble it up, you know, kind of remind me of like spit wads that kids used to throw at each other in study hall. Don't throw these around, although it might be tempting. But anyway. Oh my. I remember in elementary school, kids used to do that. I think they did more in that time. You know, these little honorary boys used to do that. I don't think they did it so much with me, but they did it with, you know, to some other girls. Yeah. Kind of funny. Silly memories. Kind of want to scrunch that up a little bit. You can. I don't know, I just thought it made a cute little tie-dye kind of thing. So maybe I want to go with a green center. Well, you certainly can do whatever color center you want to do. Or if all you have are the brass or silver brads, whatever, that could work too. I just happen to have these on hand. And you don't have to make a special hole for that to go through. You just put it in there, stick it in there, and this could be a real fun little project for, you know, do with kids. Doesn't take anything specialized or anything like that. Now then, yeah, see what I mean? See? It's just something like that. Now then, we're into the video already, 23 minutes. Why does my chair not want to roll very well? I don't know what's going on there. I have no idea. But now if we wanted to get really frilly here. I said frilly, not silly, but I can be both. Then we can use some of this lovely stuff that I got from, oh, you know, the last one I did was my scrap cabin shop. And, yeah, come out of there. This was the freebie one she sent to me, which was the coral, which I just absolutely adore. Not to say I don't adore the other ones, because I do. I really do. Yes, I do. Let's say if you wanted to get really super duper, you know, frilly. Well, I didn't mean for you to fall on the floor. Oh, this stuff just kind of goes everywhere. So anyway, so if you wanted to get, say, well, now I did that. But let's go ahead and do another one so I can see what this is going to look like. Okay, so like I did another one with these colors in it. Oh my gosh. I'm just rather aggravated with myself. I know accidents happen, but geez. And really, I would have fallen, so I probably could have been a lot worse. I probably would have broken an arm or something, but thank God I didn't do that. So yeah, I guess if I just did that to my knee, then hey, that's okay, right? At least that wasn't something so terrible. I almost feel like this could be a little bit darker, but hang on a minute. Let's see. Because there's all kinds of flowers out there and everything, and I was just at our local, it's like a flower and fruit market. And I'm just always enamored by the different kinds of flowers that are out there. So anyway, let's go ahead and kind of ink that up a little bit more. I don't know, did that turn out like I wanted? Oh, I don't know, but let me see if I have any longer brads here. Hang on. Those are round fabric brads, and what are these here? These are like Jingle Bell brads, but I'm not sure if that would work, but just because I need a a brad. Wait a minute, are these? Oh, those are too big. Oh man. Okay, well, whatever. So I was working on this one, right? Yeah, okay. So not that I would actually always pick that one, but I wanted it because it's got a longer thingamabob there. So, where's the end of this stuff? Oh, here it is. So say you just wanted to add something frilly. I'm not even sure if this is going to look right or not. Just something frilly. Look how that wants to do that. How about if I just do that? Well, hey, you just do it however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying here. Let's see if this goes through. Pray for a miracle here. Ugh. Is that even going to go through? Oh, look at that. It's going through. Wait a minute. No, it's not. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. No, you need to go that way. It's probably an easier way to do it. Just glue it. But let's see if this will go through. Yeah, it did. Okay, so not that I would always pick something like that. Now, I bet that little one would have done that too, maybe. Let's see if it will. So if you want to get super duper kind of creative there, so let me see. Let's see if I can scrunch this up a little bit more. Maybe to you that doesn't really look like a flower, but maybe to some it does. But for those of you that like this kind of a thing, yeah, why not? And it did go through, so there you go. It's just something random to do. Let me see if that one will take it. Just a random thing. Ow, 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 ow. At least I'm not working with hot glue. Oh, yeah, I guess if you wanted to hot glue this, you could. Sure, no problem. But, yeah, oh, yeah, that'll work with the smaller ones, too. See, it went through. See? So see, that just kind of adds to the cuteness of these things. I know that kind of looks like a wadded up mess there. I don't know, but let's see. There we go. These are like little crinkled up flowers. You see that? This even kind of looks like morning glory. Anyway, I just wanted to show that to you. Well, anyway, that's basically what I was going to do. Is just show you that. I was just having a paper play. A play with paper, however you want to say it. Now this is getting just a little bit more fancy. This is just seam binding here. But if you just want to stay with just the paper, you could do that too. So I'm just saying what you can do as far as, you know, doing something a little extra to these if you wanted to. So, yeah. Kind of a shabby flowers. I don't know what you call it. But I won't be able to I won't have time tonight to really upload this video because let me tell you, sometimes uploading videos can be quite the hassle. So I'm not saying I don't enjoy doing videos. No, it's just uploading them that can be a real pain in the tush. So because sometimes they just don't upload right. So I will probably wait until I come home tomorrow from work and upload this. But I just wanted to update you that I'm doing fine. And I was just out because we found out that my husband had to have this surgery, so. And I'm a bit of a worrywart, and I shouldn't do that. Anyway, I think this looks better without the green. I could probably change that over to another one, but see how cute that looks. Those are just cute. I mean, really cute. Now, that poor thing, I don't know, that looks like it's been through something. But like this one here, could even, yeah. I don't care for the green one that well. Oh, I gotta quit doing that. Oh, mercy. Yeah. Yep, that doesn't feel so good. So, anyway, I hope by the next time I do a video that I'll be feeling even better. And I'm sure I will in time. It just takes time for muscles to heal. Because when I hit that root, I hit it hard, apparently. Oh, that was not pleasant at all. Since then, my husband chopped that root out of the ground, so I won't be hitting it anymore. See? That even looks pretty cool like that, too. If you wanted to do like a green type of ribbon with that or whatever. Let's see. Look. Doesn't that look nice? Alrighty, well, thank you for joining me this evening. Of course, it might be a different time when you watch this. But I hope that if you like this video and you want to see more videos where I'm crafting and talking to myself. Actually, I'm talking to you, the viewer. I hope I'm not just talking to myself. But anyway, I'm going to say good night, or good day, or good morning. And thank you so much for watching. If you like, I started to say this earlier, but if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much to all my new subscribers. Bye.